I mean, Holy Site, Campus, Encampment, Commercial Hub actually have unlocked 4 different types, so maybe I don't need the harbor yet. Alright. Let's get mathematics queued up and see what we can do. Before I make a run to Petra, let's try to do it. Do-do-do-do-do. We could just hard research mathematics, too. And just spam out the workers. I think we're going to leave this as is. Build any district. Alright, we're not going to clear a barbarian encampment anytime soon, because there's just not going to be any barbarians here, most likely. So I'm just going to do that, and hope we can get a district up soon, but I'm not sure that we will be able to. We are going to prioritize trying to flip Hattusa over, although it's going to be really difficult. Oh, we could start building a Rit Wall. But no, I think we'll just mine that. It's going to be so good over here. We'll finish that archer. With 3 archers, we can defend against most things that come up. Oh! Stop settling promise has expired. That's good, actually. Because you have Philosaurus here. After you finish that extra archer, you are going to squeeze out another settler for me, and we're going to go and drop it over there, hopefully. I don't have any more tea, and I don't have any pop down here. Feeling very parched. That's not good. But we only have 27 minutes left. There's our boost towards machinery, because we have the 3 archers. Which I think what I'm going to do is get the archers sort of bunched up over here. And that's going to be fine. Although, you know what? Let me send the warrior over here. When your archers are bunched up, they can really deliver a lot of critical mass for their blow. Okay. We do need some housing here. It would be nice to do the granary, but we're gonna start the builder spam. We don't have Ilkham yet, but we can throw in Ilkham in 4 turns. So you may as well start the bananas because it's a little bit out of the way. You are going to. I could save the 1 charge guy so that we can build things a little faster. I got to worry a little bit about this chariot in case he starts something. So maybe I'll just leave you in the city. There you go. We'll keep the 1 charge builders so that we can do multiple things in 1 turn. So we're going to clear the rainforest here because there's... Rainforest does give +1 food, though. Alright, leave it. It's fine. Because that doesn't remove the rainforest. Yeah. It is nice to get the boost, especially early on. But it's so early in the game at the same time that, you know, that +1 food will really add up if we're patient. So yeah, you guys just sit all up in the forest, and we'll get the warrior over there soon. But you're going to build the settler, which is going to go over there. You're going to finish the watermill. We're going to build a lot of builders. We don't need amenities yet, although, actually, we haven't hooked up any of the wine. We'll need some soon. If we can get positive amenities, then that's actually really good, because we can get bonus production and growth. Just gonna power through that. I think we're just going to, like, power through mathematics. Because I think we'd be delaying mathematics to do the 3 different special districts. At this point, even getting 1 would be kind of crazy. Build you, get some wine going on. Then we'll hook up the cattle, and then I'll send the 1 charge left guy up over here. So, Moscow, so Eastern Orthodoxy has spread over here. I mean, we're not going for religious victory, probably. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll change our mind. We're thinking culture, but... Alright, we're going to be doing some Ilkham, so I can move off of urban planning now. We're going to go to there. We still only building 1 builder, but soon we're going to be doing some more, so that's going to be okay. And yeah, I'm going to leave that in there. That's going to be fine. Well, I guess just power through here. I guess that's just the way it's going to be. And yeah, you wait there for now until we get the settler over there. You're going to go there. I guess I could have... Yeah, I should have actually just left the +1 hammer in there for now, because we're actually going to get another switch pretty soon. Pasture that up. Next turn. No threats coming from Egypt right now, which is nice to see. Still going to have to be nervous about Gorgo once she decides that... Or once she gains the ability to cross the sea. So, 1 charge, dude. You're going to go and stand there. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I think you're going to stand adjacent, because most likely what's going to happen is we're going to use a multi-charge dude a few times and then move in at the end with the rest. Mostly come down to how many we've got available for us. So 11 turns we'll have mathematics researched. State workforce is done.
As it is to have a profitable bottom line.
I should have just built a builder here from the start. You're going to try to get one going. 420 to buy a builder, which isn't going to happen. But yeah, get started building it. Surprised Egypt didn't expand here. She might just be expanding to the south, or she might still be having serious barbarian problems. And wouldn't that be nice? That got toggled somewhere. The tooltip stuff is still really buggy. Or did someone build it and I didn't notice? No, Great Lighthouse. I don't know, maybe it removes it from there once they get built, but... Okay, yeah, we'll just power through mathematics. And political philosophy, we are quite far away from discovering another city-state. Hell, someone's been going around eating them up, so... And we do want to get our better religion as soon as possible. Sure, your delegation's most welcome. Of course. Of course. Alright, that. You're actually, 2 Trunk 2's actually got decent production now. Look at this. This forest here is almost certainly going to get chopped and then mined, as opposed to lumber milled, because lumber mill's pretty far away. Alright, 6 turns to mathematics. This builder's going to finish in 6 turns, and actually starts to line up pretty well, actually. Political philosophy, we're just going to do... Peter has built the Petra. Petra, no! We can't war, unless we want to like give up the pacifist trait now. Just give up pacifism so we can go to war against Peter. Well, pyramids are still around, right? Gives you a free builder. Builders get an extra improvement. It's really strong. Pyramids it is. Could have started ages ago. Let's actually finish this builder before we get started on the pyramids. That's actually fine, because we're going to use this to boost the pyramid production. War. Petra for pacifists. We're only pacifists if we own the Petra. We could rage quit. I mean, we could start a new round next game. Or sorry, a new game next stream. Is what I meant to say. If we want to change our minds. I don't know. All right, so you have done that. While we have Ilkham, you're going to queue up another builder as well. The settler is going to run to over there, which is going to be fine. You're going to wait there. 2 turns to the builder, and then it'll automatically start our pyramids over there. And what we're going to do with this builder here with these 4 charges, we're going to send him on the pyramids, use them turn after turn after turn after turn. And the last turn, he's going to use his last charge, then he's going to use his last charge, and he's going to use his last charge all at once. And that will actually produce this thing pretty damn quick. And then we have to slowly build a harbor here, but then we could put a couple of wonders next to it. And wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that be lovely? You've just been leaving us alone. Rage. Rage against the dying of the light of the Petra. Chat demands war. The people cry for war. Hear their pleas, the great leader. So it sounds pretty overwhelming. Like, this whole pacifism thing lasted that long. It lasted until we lost the Petra. And then it was no longer acceptable. It's good to know. We're actually very close to getting the boost to apprenticeship. So we may as well queue that up. Or, I mean, the other thing we could do is look into... I mean, we might need catapults to take his stuff. I actually don't know how we're going to manage the war. It's probably going to be a late game thing, to be honest. We probably will need a big naval type thing. So, you know what? Just apprenticeship for now is going to be okay. Alright, there you go. You're going to... So this is the one with 4 builds. You're going to move here. Use a charge. So we're trying to rush the pyramids. You got to wait. Watch us lose the pyramids now. Now that we're starting to invest builder charges into it. And again. If so, then I'm totally just rage quitting. Another unmet player has been defeated. Now we got to boost towards construction. Boom. Oh, we just got a tips from Crispy Chicken Dude. Hey, thank you very much, Crispy Chicken Dude. Make me feel a little bit better about losing it on the Petra there. How did Quill manage to catch your stream after a brief game of Hoi 4? Haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I should stick the sieve. Have some whiskey and or chocolate on me. Love you, man. Well, thank you very much, Crispy Chicken Dude. That was really nice of you. I'm sorry your Hoi 4 game doesn't seem to be going too well. But I'm sure, you know, you can stick to it and get there. Have faith. Have faith, my brother. While I want more builders here, and I do have Ilkham, we do have to start on some frickin' districts. And this might be the place to do it. Consider, if you might, campus. Oh, it's doing the thing where this tooltip bug is so weird. And it happens when you delete things, because it's putting them back in the old order. There's like some weird internal indexing. I'm pretty sure we've gotten crashes from this before. Oh no, that's right. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna build a holy site there. Yes, we are. Do we build a campus here? Do we build it here? For a possible future adjacency? Well, either way, like, this gets us +1 science now. I think that's better. Remember, we'll be able to faith by the buildings for this too, which is quite nice. We need to get the holy sites up. You know what? We're going to start with this. I need a builder here to chop this rainforest so we can start on a rainforest. Okay, you're going to go and queue up one more builder then for me. That's going to be fine. But yes, we're going to start on a holy site there. It's going to be huge. Okay, so you can't do anything this turn, but next turn. Yes. Coward. Bullshit. I guess one thing that's nice, if we did start a new game next week, we'll have to straw poll it, so that we could get another shot at the Petra. We probably won't get such asshole-ish neighbors. One turn away to the pyramids. Woot woot. Okay. You've done that. I mean, we still have Ilkham now. We're going to switch away from it at some point. In fact, we might switch away from it now. Problem is, you really don't have good spots for districts unless we bought one of the sea tiles, which I don't want to do. I do have a fair amount of money, though. I mean, a harbor here is decent. Which means we could build, like, a holy site here. It'll be adjacent to the harbor later. That wouldn't be bad. Why don't you start, for now, you're going to start on a granary. And then we're going to go and chop that forest there. A tip came in from Captain Penguin who says, you need to change the tip sound to, Wonder has been built by AI. The chat and penguins everywhere demand that the Petra is liberated for the good of all man and be kind. Yeah, we've got 2 people in chat called Captain Penguin, oddly enough. One turn to the pyramids. Builder, builder, builder. Okay, go. I was working in a cherry shop, found Civ 2 and 3 for $4! Woo! I have no idea what I'm doing. Couldn't handle Elizabeth telling me my Civ was weak. Aww. Oh, the pyramid. Alright. And we got a political philosophy, so we're going to change governments, and I think the only thing that makes sense right now might be... Oh, it's tough. But we don't have any districts yet, so not classical republic. I don't need the military traits, but autocracy is so ideal for what we're doing now. +1 boost to all yields in our capital, and a bonus to wonder production. We're going to be building some more wonders here. So I think that's... We're going to be autocrats, at least for now. I think that's totally fine. We are paying for our archers, so we could get 3 gold per turn, basically, by putting in conscription. That's not bad. I'm going to get rid of a gauge, because we're not building any more land units. I will, in fact, go and plan for some naval units, because we're going to want to build some ships. We can get rid of Ilkham at this point. We do have a couple builders being built, but it's basically wrapping up. I'm going to throw down urban planning for a little bit longer. I think that's going to be okay. Or Corvée. Corvée. We're not going to be building a wonder until we get the harbor down. Urban planning it is. And then we're going to go for inspiration for some great scientist points. Cheers and thank you. Okay. We built the wonder. May as well finish up drama and poetry. Drama and poultry. And you... See, this is not... It's that glitch showing up. That's supposed to be a commercial hub. Now, do I start on that? We're going to need to get to size 4 before we can build the second one. I'm tempted to just buy this tile and get started on the harbor. Because obviously... Well, okay, here's the thing. It doesn't have to be here. There's no reason I can't just let my borders auto-expand here. And, oh no, that's the ground. Never mind. I thought, for some reason, I thought that was the coast. I couldn't really tell because of the purple. I thought that was water. So no, I'm thinking we buy here and we get started on our harbor. So that we can spam out some more wonders. Although I'll probably have to buy some more tiles for that. It does still get the +1 gold from the crabs over here, which is nice. I'm going to delete that pin. Alright, you are going to chop, because we're going to be building a district here. We are going to want to mine more stuff here, and actually we need our third mine. No, what you're actually going to do is you're going to come over here and chop this forest and put a mine on it, because it's actually going to be a much better tile to work, and it'll accelerate our harbor. Leave an inflatable Petra behind so they don't realize. Yeah, so we're going to settle here. Or a tile up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that does not get this chocolate, whereas here it would. Oh, so let's totally settle one tile up. Yeah. We'll have to buy those tiles, but we'll see. Okay, you've got that. We could do some more chops and things over here. Well, the rainforest we definitely chop down. Gives +1 food for now, but there's no bananas or anything on here, so there's no reason to keep it. The forest we may want to keep because we can always lumber mill it later on. We'll have to decide if we want to build farms or what we're going to do on those things. But the rainforest I can definitely chop for an early boost, which is going to be nice. Dragon Wealth, thank you very much for the tip. Hey Quill, I know it's not much, but you should use it to go to Beijing. I've already told Essentia about my favorite district in Beijing called Hohai. I've been to Beijing many times and I love it. Well, that's really excellent. Oh, I mean, you guys know I want to travel all over the place for sure. So we'll start a pile. Thank you very much. Yes, like what they did with the tanks in World War II. That was that in Great Britain where they built all the inflatable, like the fake airfields and the inflatable tanks and things like that? I think that was. Was that in preparation to like the D-Day thing where they built like this fake army somewhere else and convinced people that they'd be landing somewhere else? I think that was all part of that. All right, my capital. We got to get started on our districts. And or build a couple of ships. Now, if we build 2 harbors, we get a boost towards cartography, which is nice. I mean, maybe also build 2 galleys, but I mean, I want the monument, I want the granary, we want everything, right? Culture's pretty damn good. We don't have a campus yet. And we can't faith buy the religious buildings, or the research buildings. No, we got to get the campus down. And I'm going to build it here because I'm going to build a holy site there. Because reasons. Because we have this tile now. Yeah, you know what? We're going to just build a campus. And then we'll be able to faith buy the library. Meanwhile, over here, we were going to build a holy site here, I think. We might want to consider ancient walls. So you know what? If Peter shows up with a bunch of crap over here, level 39 nerd's just going to fall over. Let's get some walls down. Plus we can get a boost to things. Alright. That's the warrior. I'm like, why can't I see the build city button? So we're going to rename you. Instead of being Jaedong, the Zerg Bonjour. I know that's not it. And he's Korean and it's not spelled the same, but that's what I'll always see. Dark Vatic. Dark Vatic over here. Which will start... Actually, I'm wondering about starting on a harbor right away. If nothing else, we could lock in the cost. But then perhaps switch over to, say, a monument. It's going to be a good spot for a harbor. And you're going to come over here and keep an eye on these archers and tank for them a bit. If we get another wine, we can start trading some. You are going to chop. Take 7 turns off of the harbor production, which is great. You'll be building a mine there for the apprenticeship boost as well. I will look elsewhere in the future. So I will, for the second time, promise not to settle near her. And for the second time, I will follow that. And we are actually completely done our settling unless we find some overseas stuff. Now, I could buy my way up to this chocolate. Probably. The problem is, once this harbor's done, we are going to have to buy a tile here to start on a wonder. I have to switch over to Ilkham at some point again, too. I'm going to chop down this rainforest. You are going to mine. Let's build a great wall, too. Let's build a great wall, like, right across here. Boom! I don't know. It would look pretty badass if we did. I don't know how much the second tile would cost. I might not have enough to buy both. I think I gotta try for the chocolate, though. I have just enough. Of course, I kind of sort of need to buy both. And Hattusa's almost certainly going to grab one of them. That's why it's expanding over here. Oh well. I will buy one. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up with another 200 gold and I'll be able to buy the other one before Hattusa's borders expand. They only expand when you send envoys and stuff like that, so it's a very different set of rules for the city-states. That was really expensive, but at least gets us some chocolate. And you know what? Chocolate's worthwhile, right? Can you build something else over the Great Wall? 2 buildings on a tile? No, the Great Wall, I think, is the only improvement you can put on those tiles. No farms, no wonders.
All the men and women.
We are going to be building some more builders to do some wonder spam in a second. But the question is... Okay, we're going to leave it be for now. We're going to keep the +1 production, because right now we're only building 1 settler, or 1 builder over here. We've got 5 cities, so the +1 production is better, but we are going to switch to a few more. We've got another envoy. Ooh! Let's send you over to Palenque for the +2 flat science. So we chopped you. We're going to leave that unimproved for now. You know what you're going to do? Right now, while we don't run Ilkham, get started on your granary. That's going to be okay. This builder's going to come over here, actually, and chop that tile where the holy site will be. We're going to go plantation the wine, giving us something we can trade. So, 2 Drunk 2 is really not going to be as powerful as it could have been with the Petra. This would have been an amazing city with the Petra. Without, I wish I'd settled a little further over this way. But, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. Can I build a farm on this tile? I don't think Plains Hill can have a farm. I think Grassland Hill only, right? Grassland or Plains? Oh, okay, so hills don't matter. So I can build, say, a farming triangle here in the future, and that's going to be okay. And that's what I'm going to do, because there's not a crazy amount of food here in True Drunk 2. Build a Great Wall, and then someone destroys a wall in the middle. Wouldn't you have 2 Great Walls? 2 somewhat less Great Walls. Alright, districts are finally coming online. How did we... Oh, I never finished building all the mines. Whoops. Okay. Well, I'm still going to farm this tile, but then I'll go across and build a mine. Oh, no, I can't. It's got to be flat. Plains, hills next to river. I can't farm that? Really? I thought I could. Alright, well, I guess not. So, do that, get a boost towards apprenticeship. That's going to be okay. Alright. I mean, 5 cities ain't bad. If we can get more wonders out of this.
We're all apprentices in a craft where no one...
May as well finish construction, because we've all been boosted there. You're gonna chill. You'll go ahead and build a farm here anyway. And then we'll probably keep you with your 1 charge for some fast growth. So out of curiosity, how much are we going to pay for these tiles? 140. That's not too shabby. We're actually not that far away. 7 turns to the harbor. We'll be able to build one of these tiles and start a wonder, so that's going to be fine. Theology finishes in 2 turns. You know what we're going to do? Because we don't actually have to unlock the ability to build a temple yet. I'm going to go 1 more turn. You can go and quarry that. You go to 1 more turn, leave theology at 1, and then go work on something else. That way we can change our policy whenever, since I don't actually need this right this second. There we go. So we'll start working on, I don't know, recorded history. So, since Michaelian over here is relatively flat, I think we have to leave that forest for a lumber mill later on to keep some decent production. I'm actually going to wait adjacent to it rather than go on it. Need a tech to farm hills. Oh, okay. So I'm not crazy. It is a thing you can do. Just not a thing I can do. Gonna chop that. There we go. Bring that down to 2 turns, which is fine. I'll let you finish the granary, because you are at your housing cap, so that's going to be okay. But after the granary, you're definitely going to get started on your holy district there. We'll just queue it up that way. I realize that means you won't get that builder done, but that's fine. We need to get some districts. Makes our trade routes more powerful, and then if we can spam out some trade routes... I mean, it's like everything, right? You always need more. Just more. So we're going to pasture you. Turns that into a nice tile. You're going to go and farm that. There you go. Getting a bunch of 1-charge builders. You're just going to yell at me. It's not a war declaration or a denunciation. Oh, I was like, I don't know if I can do that. I mean, I don't need the second wine. I don't need the horse, honestly. It's not a lot of money. And then it's like, oh, but for sugar. Totally. Plus, I'm going to be like, you know, very, very pro-trade. Try to get stuff done here. It's going to be wonderful. Construct a harbor is actually a mission for Palenque. That's great, because we're going to do that. I don't need to switch everything off here. Recorded history might switch when we're halfway. Y'all are going to get yourself in a position to help one of these wonders. I don't know which one we're actually building first. Same thing with you. So you got that. You started your holy site, which is great. I can delete this marker now. Walls, yes. You're going to go walls into holy site over there. Well, or theater square. We don't have one yet, and it would be really nice to start. I mean, theater square is never going to have a lot of really nice adjacency bonuses. The other thing I could do is build a commercial hub here to be adjacent to the harbor, but since it's not a river, it's not worthwhile, since we don't get the double trade route. Yeah, you know what? You're going to actually start a theater square there. I'll lock in the cost, and then just switch back to ancient walls, though, to protect us. Okay, well, it is 4 p.m., so I'm going to go and put a cut in here. This game... This is not going to be a great game. I'm so pissed about the Petra, because it would have made Too Drunk to an amazing city. An amazing city. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the pyramids are going to be great here. Just absolutely fantastic. The extra build really does a lot for us, because we can make more use out of a build. In a sense, the extra build here, for most people, is 33% extra builds for a vanilla builder. Whereas for us, it's only 25% more. But it's still pretty freaking amazing. Now, the big question will be we be running the thing that lets us get the +2 builds in our builders? Probably still. Because just we put those builds to such good use, especially if we start building the Great Wall. Just, you know, put our crouching tigers all along it and protect us from Egypt. Who I would love to just destroy, but I guess that's not going to happen. Oh, she started building sphinxes! We were almost playing Egypt, but people wanted China, which I'm totally for. Alright, so we're going to put a cut in here. Next week, so our next live stream is going to be on Saturday at noon. I believe it will be an hour of programming, followed by some game playing, but stay tuned for more information there. Now, normally, Briarstone would be streaming after me and would be streaming some EU4. However, he's sick, so I don't know if he's playing. So we'll see. I can't tell you. Probably one of the mods in chat will be able to tell you that. But Briarstone's been sick. I suspect he's probably not streaming. But if he is, it'll be hosted here. In any case, I will see you folks on Saturday. Thanks for coming out. See you next time. Bye bye.